Hello and welcome back, guys. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at the image tag. So this is what our website looks like. If you've been following along, you guys should know how to see design and produce a sample website, something similar to this one. By the end of this section you will know how to add an image to your website. So we're gonna take a look at the image tag today. Now, let's start by seeing the image tag. So first of all, where will it come? It will come, let's take a look. It is right above our heading. It's above the name. Okay. So we go back to our code and the image tag will probably come over here. Now the way the image tag is written is just a simple img tag. Okay, it's a self-closing tag, so there is no need for this slash and the tag again thing, because like I said, if you have been watching videos before, you already know what an image tag, you already know the difference between closing and self-closing tags. So basically this is what an image tag looks like, img, and that's it. Now there are two crucial elements inside an image tag. There is an element called source, which is where your picture will come from, and the second one is alt attribute, which is basically what should show in case you cannot get a picture or whatever. So let's say I'm just gonna write Hamza. In case the picture doesn't appear, Hamza should show up. Okay, now there are two kinds of sources you can add. There is internal images and external images. So we are gonna start with external images. External image is something like there is a picture somewhere on the web and you don't have it, but you want that picture from the web to appear on your web page. So what you can do is like you can go, yeah, oh, by the way, you see, since there is no picture, only the text appears, Hamza. In case the picture doesn't load, the same thing will happen. But okay, let's go to, okay, I like Naruto. Let's search for Naruto. Okay, let's go to images. I like this picture. So I'm gonna click on it and then I'm gonna say copy image address. And then I'm gonna go back. I'm going to Control V. Oh, whoa, Control Z. Okay, that was not. Okay, let's look for another image. Maybe I'll edit this part out until I find the right kind of image. How many times have I said the word image? I feel like I'm saying it wrong now. Okay, so yeah, I found a good picture. So I'm going to, copy paste the source, control save it, and now if you go back to your website, you can see Naruto's picture is appearing on your web page without you having to download the picture or whatever. Uh, this is external sourcing. Now, of course, the picture is too big, so there are also some other attributes I'm gonna show you guys. Of course, I don't recommend doing this because the size and the format of the picture should always be edited in CSS. But since this picture is really big, I'm just gonna show you two attributes. One is width, and the other one is height. You don't need to remember them. Again, it's not good to edit a picture over here in an HTML tag, but just to make it smaller so you guys can see everything, I'm going to set the width to 400 and height to 400 to reduce the size of the picture. And yes, okay, I've reduced it so you guys can see everything in one go. Again, I'm gonna repeat myself one more time. I don't like editing the picture like this, with pixels or whatever metric you use inside HTML, because all the styling should be done in CSS files. But since we're not gonna learn CSS until our next module, so that's why I'm just adding it over here. In any case, So this is how you can add an external picture. So maybe you have a picture over at Instagram, or you have some pictures of yourself on Google or whatever. You can go to the picture, you can find it, you can ask, to copy image address, and then you can paste it inside your website's source. So this is one way to do it. Next, we're going to talk about internal images. The ones that, like what will happen usually is uh, when you're working for a client or something, your client, your client is going to provide you with a bunch of pictures that they want on their website. Like for example, let's say you're working for KFC. You're not just gonna go on the internet and find bunch of chicken nuggets. No, what will happen is probably KFC's marketing department is gonna give you bunch of pictures and a design where they should appear and how they should appear, and then you're going to have to reference to that specific picture. So I'm going to show you how we can do that. What we're going to do is we're going to go back into our code. You can see this is the folder in which our project is. So we're going to click over here and add another folder. We're going to call it images. You can also call it assets or whatever. I'm just going to call it images. And then um, I already have a picture over here of myself on desktop. So I'm going to go inside our project folder, inside the images folder, and I am going to paste it over here. Of course, I'm going to change the name because this is a ridiculous name. I'm going to rename it to profile, and that's it. It's a JPG, by the way, just remember it, just in case you need to reference it exactly. I don't know which editor you're using, but yeah. So now I'm going to show you how you can reference it. Now you can see over here that index.html and images folder are both in the same folder called project. So how you're gonna reference it is you're gonna define a path, because the picture is inside images folder called profile.jpg. So you're gonna say, okay, go to images folder. You see, because I'm using Visual Studio and I have extensions installed, which I have shown in the previous videos, so it pops up by itself. If this is not happening for you, you're gonna have to do it by yourself. So I'm gonna type all of it. You're gonna say go to the, sorry, whoa, if I can type, images folder, then slash means go inside images folder, and then we already it's already showing profile.jpg is the picture over there. I'm gonna click enter on it, control save, and when I go back, you can see my picture is appearing now, not Naruto one. And of course, this picture is really big, but like I said, I already adjusted the width and the height over here. So yeah, that's basically how I did it. Now, if you don't have any pictures, or I don't know, maybe you don't want to put any pictures, this is just a very good resource that I use most of the time. Sorry, on unsplash.com. It has really beautiful, free, usable pictures. I use them a lot when I'm making demonstration websites for clients and whatnot. So yeah, as you can see, you can click on them, they're free to use, you can download them, you can reference them online and whatnot. So yeah, my challenge to you now would be that understand how the image tag works. Please go to W3 Schools and MDN, and because right now I showed you just very few attributes of image tag like source, alt, width, height, but there are many, many, many more. So go to W3 Schools, go to MDN Docs, whichever one you prefer, search for image tag img. Of course, I have shown you this process in the previous videos as well. Read about it, and don't skip this step, because that's the whole point of doing this course the way we are doing it, one video at a time, so that you're not crowded with a lot of information and you're just moving to the next part of coding, but you're actually building a habit of going back to do your research. Because when you do that, you will also learn some new things. You will learn some new attributes, some external things that you might not need for this project, but later in life when you need them, you'll be like, oh, I remember I did some research on this. Because that's what coding is. It's all about research and problem solving. So yeah, that's all for this video. This was our goal, to make sure that this was the site that was already made, and by the end of our module, our website also looks the same. So there it is. It's looking great. It's looking identical. Now, in the next video, we're going to talk about tags, external link tags, and it's a very exciting topic. It's gonna help you move on from making web pages to websites, because you're going to be changing and moving between pages. You're going to be linking 2 or 3 pages together to make a whole platform sort of a thing. So it's a really exciting topic, and for that, I'll see you in the next video. So bye.